We are back at the warehouse in beautiful Jersey City, New Jersey. We continue on. It is Blitzball Battle 6, presented to you by DirecTV. That is Peter Moylan. I am Chris Rose. Got a one-inning special coming your way momentarily between the two best teams from the regular season. The lone unbeatens, McFlurry Power, and We Got Ice. Could be something special.
It's going to be something special. I'll tell you why it's so special, because you win this one today and you earn yourself a spa day. What is a spa day?
Spa day.
You come in, you get a little treatment, maybe some contrast, some hot colds, and then you enjoy the rest of the day watching everyone else battle, and you enjoy a day off.
Yeah, and that means you get a berth automatically in the semifinals, and you get 5 Warehouse Cup points as well.
It's huge.
By the way, can you tell who was a professional athlete and who wasn't? I have no idea what I should do with the bat the entire time.
This isn't it. Maybe just stand like this.
We got a lot of ground to cover over the next few minutes, but first let's take a look back at the regular season. We are back, Jersey City, New Jersey. Blitzball Battle 6 presented to you by DirecTV. That ball hit, and what a way to start Blitzball Battle 6. Also has done it.
That's what we do.
A grand slam. That ball hit Pat. Did Pennick make it?
No way.
He did not.
No
Are you
way.
kidding? Are you kidding? Oh! Joe McFlurry has done it! Oh, K-Mac. Oh! Are you kidding?
Come on! Come on!
This time he smoked the bat.
Come on.
And We Got Ice, a walk-off winner.
Swing the bat!
That'll do it. A perfect strike by Trevor Plouffe. Groton finishes the regular season 1-1. Baggage, a bagel in the win column. What a stylistic finish. The Woogas, a 7-0 shutout win over the Jolly Olives, who now are relegated to try and earn a berth in the quarterfinals. Get on over here to the pitching mound, and Peter Moylan, this is where we had the biggest rules change for Blitzball Battle 6, presented to you by DirecTV. We had 3 teams where actually you could get a maximum of 5 outs for a single pitcher. So that means for 3 guys out there, Jolly Olive, Joe's McFly, Justin Pennick. That was the best news of all. We had an idea it would have an impact. It had a major impact throughout the regular season.
Well, not to mention the excitement level of seeing those guys getting an out in the first day.
Right.
It was huge. But it's a rule that's going to help. It's the Joe's McFly rule, but it's going to help Jolly the most, and it's going to help Justin Pennick the most.
Let's be honest here. The biggest impact it's had is on the mental welfare of Lou Dab.
Oh my goodness,
Right?
you're absolutely right. He's as steamed as anybody when Joe's is on the mound, but I'm telling you, Joe's has made the most improvements, and that team has turned it around where they've become a force.
And you know what? The other teams, the 5 teams that didn't get the pitching handicap, if you will, they understood what they were up against if they had to go against, Del Caribe or the Warehouse Athletic Club or the Jolly Olives. You know going in, it's not like you're surprised by the rules, and it affects the way that they dealt with the strategy as well.
If anything, it's almost put a little bit more pressure on the other guys on those teams to be able to perform. And we've seen some guys struggle.
Yes.
We sure have. But today's a new day, and I think there's going to be new guys on the mound.
Well, speaking of pressure, listen, you pitched in the big leagues for what, 15-ish years?
Ish, yes.
All right, why don't we come over here and let's see how you are.
See how
still
hard this
throwing
thing
the
is.
bill. Come on. Oh, he still got it, people. He still got it. Let's hear about the rules changes from the players' viewpoint.
I absolutely think that the new pitching rules have made games more competitive.
You have Joes and Pennick who look like new men on the mound, and for me, 1 out is a lot less daunting than 2.
It gives teams like me and Joe's a shot to even get an out, because God knows that's very hard to come by.
It's good to have people like me get a chance to get out. So it's better. Competitive, and I feel better, and mucho.
I think it definitely affected strategy. I feel like I've heard a lot more talk about
strategy this year, pitching-wise, for this tournament?
It's better for strategy, and it's less pressure coming into game, and it's just better.
The first game, I got my 1 out, and then I got out, I think. The second game, I got 2.
Teams were deciding like if they wanted to try to extend that pitcher, like we did that. They did that with Pennick, I think, to try and save the other person's arms.
This is a long tournament. This is a long weekend. You got to save each other's arms, and you need that other person to pick up the slack, even if you're one of the 3 or 4 teams that gets 1 out.
I think that it'll help out certain guys with like amount of confidence. I think you got new teams winning games, like Del Caribe winning a game was pretty big against Wugus. They're a really good team.
Look at our first game against Del Caribe, for example. Joe's McFly got his first out to start that game, and it felt like a big dagger right from the start of that game because it completely shifted the momentum, 1 batter in.
I think you might see some upsets. I think that might be the biggest thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You actually made the play.
Oh, did you see that? I guess it is this easy from down here. All right, Peter Moylan,
Well
I'm
done,
on my
nice
way.
play.
Defense is the name of the game in Blitzball Battle 6.
Yeah.
It's tough, right? Because this ball can take funny hops all over
Clearly
the place.
not.
Just saying. So we do have the designated fielder, Ryan Cohn. We started with that in Blitzball Battle 5. He changed the game because he made so many great plays out there for every team, right?
He sure did, and it's been a bit of a struggle for him
Yeah.
this year. Unfortunately for Ryan, he has had a tough time, to say the least. Even to the point where a couple of teams are starting to think that there might be some issues mentally as far as them giving an advantage to some teams and a disadvantage to other. I just think he's struggling.
Well, the big moment of the season, in my opinion, was when he caught a ball off the ceiling that Trevor Plouffe had hit, and then a half inning later, bobbles an easy one while Plouffe was out there, on the mound.
That's part of the emotional struggle that we've seen. And then when they have to be teammates, you can see that button heads really take effect.
Now, here's the deal with Ryan Cohn. Where's he at mentally? Do the players trust him when we get to the postseason party, when everything is on the line, when it's do or die time? Let's find out.
There's a narrative going around at the moment that Ryan Cohn has been struggling in the field, and I just don't know that's true.
Ryan Cohn has been struggling to field because he's been near me.
I don't think Ryan has struggled in the field. Being out there all game and then 20 pitches go by, nothing happens, and then hardest hit ball ever at you, it's kind of impossible.
People were like giving me hugs and telling me I'm going to be okay this morning. Guys, I botched like 2 or 3 and they were bad.
Well, I think that Ryan got a lot of praise last year. I think the additional fielder was a hit with players and fans alike, and he did a really good job. So a lot of that, I don't want to say it went to his head, but Ryan's happy when people are complimenting him.
You're going to make some, you're going to miss some. I've made plays too. So I'm kind of over this Ryan sucks brigade going around right at the moment.
There's this thing called a sophomore jinx. And it happens to everyone. I mean, it happened to me in college. I hit, I think, like 265.
A couple errors early on in the tournament. Some people got on him a little bit, and then he just kind of spiraled downward from there. So I think that he needs to just kind of step it up mentally a little bit.
Dog, all I do is make plays. There's one team with one person on that team, thinks he's good at baseball, tells me in his past life he used to play or something. I don't care, dude. That doesn't matter. We're talking about blitzball.
Fielding a ceiling ball or ground ball in this warehouse can be very hard.
The grounders, one, they just come so hard, but 2, because they're a blitz ball. When they skid across the ground, first off, they like skid, so they just like shoot low, but you don't know if it's going to shoot right or left. So sometimes, just depending on the spin, it'll shoot right or it'll knuckle left, so you can't really tell what it's going to do.
It's very tough to field ground ball. I mean, talking to Cohen yesterday, there's no easy play in the warehouse.
Players make plays. Have some sticky hands. Why not?
Well, that's what he said. He said there's no easy play in the warehouse. I mean, I'm with him on that.
Like, jokes aside, fielding a ground ball and anything off the ceiling is so hard. Like, even the most routine, normal ground ball takes a weird hop on a cement floor. And anyone who's watching on YouTube, appreciate you. You don't understand how hard it is, though.
I absolutely do have confidence with Ryan because I do see him taking some early fielding practice out there. So that shows me that he's dedicated and willing to make a change and adjust today.
I have the utmost confidence in Ryan. He's made every play behind me.
Has he been great? No. But we got Kollin Stone on the mound, so do we even really need defense?
We need him. God knows we need him out there today.
Like, in my heart, no, I don't. I don't have confidence.
You know, there's some plays I should have made, for sure. But I feel great.
Ryan's just a vibe guy for us. We don't even need the defense, so we're all in on Ryan.
Playoffs is when we make the big plays.
Well, Mr. Moylan, not everybody is struggling. You cozy, by the way, here?
I am very comfortable, thank you.
Let's talk about our good buddy, Trevor Plouffe. He is back. Now, we were railing on him at the beginning of this tournament. We said, oh my God, he doesn't take it seriously anymore. He's a shell of the man that he used to be when he was hoisting banners and winning MVP trophies. Look out. Could be ready for a deep playoff run.
I think it's important for everybody to know that we just try to tell the truth, okay? We're not trying to rip on people, we're just trying to see what we see, and unfortunately for Trevor, he's been missing for the last 2 tournaments with the bat in his hand. He has finally shown up, his OPS is back, the power is back, the confidence is back. He's talking about getting a little grimy. I don't think that's him, I just think he's found his swing.
The guy who has a mani-pedi like twice a month, he can't get grimy out there. He's gotten soft in his days hanging out with Matthew Stafford and Jimmy Clausen. The question is, does he strike fear in his opponents still?
Am I afraid of Trevor Plouffe?
No, Trev's still a bitch.
Trev is hitting well, I've been told.
The dog is back.
Trevor Plouffe's bounce back season, the question might be wrong.
If I figure it out at the plate, I think that it's going to be very tough to hold us to anything less than a crooked number every single inning.
Something does happen to me when he's in the box where I get a little more nervous than other batters.
I'm not afraid of Trevor Plouffe.
I K'd him twice in your face, Trev. 2 strikeouts.
Trevor? Plouffe?
Mentally more afraid, if anything. I'm afraid of more what he thinks of, like, my pants I'm wearing on that given day.
No fear. More scared of Shelfie than Plouffe.
No, I'm not afraid of him, but I look forward to the challenge. I mean, it's like Anakin versus Obi-Wan type thing.
I feel like Trev kind of looks at me like his friendly golden retriever, but maybe the neighbor's golden retriever. Kind of just always like pats me on the back, so I'm not really afraid of him.
When he's not playing and he's fan Trev, then he's my big dog. He's a purple people eater. He's a McFlurry. He's a power. He's a homie. As soon as he puts that yellow on, I don't give a shit.
I don't know.
You know who these dudes are? We got ice. They basically live inside these 4 walls, but last year, they were so bad throughout the Warehouse Cup. What'd they have to get on their jersey?
They got a skunk patch on their jersey, which we both agree look pretty cool.
It does look great.
Yeah.
I love it. You know what I really love? The return of Jack Doyle. Truth be told, dude was injured, had a bad arm last season, an ERA near 8, and we were like, what the heck happened to him?
Yeah.
Well, he came out guns a-blazing this year.
And I found out that he had a pre-tournament injury where he went to make a play and landed on his elbow, so that was the issue last year. I'll tell you what's not the issue. Not only is the mound work exceptional, when he grabs the bat, he's in swing mode, and I think he's picked up about 11 hits so far in this tournament.
Jack is back.
What's the word I used yesterday? Inspirational. It's inspiring. I mean, he's gotten out, 1 time? 0 runs given up. Been striking out basically every hitter.
Jack Doyle, been very impressive. I love his energy in the batter's box. Just says, I'm going to swing at anything you throw. Sometimes I've asked him, hey, what pitcher's that? And he says, oh, I'm just swinging.
Jack Doyle bat a lot.
Fun to see Jack Doyle bounce back. He's having amazing seasons through the regular season, probably the Blitzball Battle 6 MVP.
I love Jack Doyle. Do I like facing him on the warehouse floor? I do. I think he's one of the only people left here that truly challenges me.
He's in my opinion, the true face of the warehouse, Jack Doyle. Based on his ability, he's good at every sport. He's a quiet assassin, and obviously he makes his jokes and does his content. But in the end, he's a ball player. He's awesome. He's a great guy, and I'm genuinely excited to see him ball out still.
It's insane. I mean, I've always thought Jack was the best player in the warehouse. I don't really think it's close. And now he's just kind of putting it all together.
Am I afraid of Jack Doyle? No. He has been on fire offensively. He's done his thing pitching, but I felt like I saw him pretty well.
I might be afraid of Jack Doyle. We should all be afraid of Jack Doyle, though.
You never know what he's going to do. And that scares me a little bit because I have to live. He lives life on the edge, and it makes me on the edge, too.
I mean, Jack might be the least scary person I've ever met, respectfully, as a human. As a hitter, I said this before the tournament. People should be scared more of Jack the hitter than the pitcher.
No. You know what? We're going to keep that under wraps. That stays here between us. Is that going to get edited out?
Well, Jack Doyle and Zoe have got to get ready to face K-Mac and Kollin Stone. The winner of that one-inning game advances automatically to the semifinals, gets 5 points in the Warehouse Cup standings. As you can see here in the SeatGeek playoff bracket, the loser of the one-inning game will square off against the winner of the battle between winless squads, the Jolly Olives and Team Baggage. So let's turn our attention to this one-inning game.
Okay.
We got ice, McFlurry Power,
Powerhouses.
Jack Doyle, Kollin Stone, arguably the guys that are going head-to-head for the MVP as well.
For sure, at this stage of the tournament, a lot can happen after this, obviously. But if you're looking at what they've done so far, Collin's been incredible on the mound, as has Jack. Jack's got more hits than anybody in this tournament so far. Collin's swinging the bat better. That was the MO before we got to this tournament. We heard some rumors that he's been trying to get better with the bat, but I tell you, his prowess on the mound is like nobody else.
So what does it come down to? The performance of the ancillary guys, if you will, K-Mac and Zoe?
I think that's going to be huge, but I think the biggest impact's going to be from the two captains.
Okay. Peter, question for you. What is the opposite of perfect?
Imperfect.
That would be the next game we're going to talk about. Two winless teams, Baggage and the newly founded Jolly Olives. So the problem with Baggage is that their confidence is back down. I thought they had a nice run there in Blitzball Battle 5. They had a good finish to the season. They had turned a page, and then all of a sudden, boom, they get punched in the face by two teams.
They've been punched in the face a lot in this warehouse, and unfortunately it happened again. Big story for me is Jake Storielli. He had a rough day, as probably a rougher day as anybody's had in this warehouse, but I've seen him this morning already. He's feeling good. He's bouncing around the place, and I think he's going to turn it around.
The problem is for the Jolly Olives, they are a wild bunch. Drew Davis, Jolly Olive have combined for 14 walks. That is a no-go in this sport.
We did see a better Drew Davis yesterday. He found some consistency with his release point. He found a couple of pitches he can go to, but the question mark's going to be Jolly Olive. Jolly got day one out of the way with that one out. The rule change has been huge for him. He needs to get an out quick if they're going to have any chance of winning this game.
All right, up next, a matchup between a pair of 1-1 teams, Forgotten Rotten and Del Caribe. And let's start with, we're calling it the Joe's McFly rule, where he only has to get one out as opposed to two in previous seasons. And that was always the bugaboo for Del Caribe. Joe's McFly has shown a ton of improvement this year.
I think he took that rule change to heart. I think he knows it's about him. And I think he's made the improvements necessary to not be a force on the mound, but he's not a heel on the mound anymore. He's been able to throw strikes. He may get hit a little bit, but he's not going to walk anybody, and he's going to hit the zone as much as possible.
We talked about Trevor Plouffe earlier in this program, so let's focus on his teammate Shelfie, who really carried them in Blitzball Battle 5. He drove in every single run that the team scored. He has struggled immensely on the mound. Is really the big deal and the big storyline Shelfie?
Well, this is the beautiful thing about being a team, is that when one guy's firing, the other guy can afford to struggle. We've seen a switch in roles, but I think if these two can both get it going at the same time, we may see them really fight their way all the way to the finals.
All right, time to focus on Woogas and the Warehouse Athletic Club.
Wax.
So you want to start talking about Team Whack and Justin Pennick. The mound has not been the problem. He has recorded his one out. He's looked confident. He's done the whole poop statue thing, whatever the hell that is.
Made a play.
But he's got to make a play inside the batter's box. He has not put a ball in play as of yet.
He hasn't swung the bat a lot, and when he does, it hasn't looked very effective. So I can't blame him for that, but he's going to have to change the strategy. He's going to come out more aggressive. He has to get some swings in. Look, close your eyes. Maybe you'll run into something. As far as fielding goes, they've been the only team that really makes some plays off the ceiling or makes some tough plays. So defensively, they're fine. They've got Dalton Feely. He's an MVP. But they need to make some improvements with the bat, that's for sure.
But if I'm Team Whack, and I love calling him that, I'm most worried about Norp. He seemed to unlock something. He had 3 extra base hits in their regular season finale. All systems go for him.
I keep talking about bat-to-ball skills. No one's got it like him. He can hit the ball anywhere. So I think with the confidence that he gained from yesterday, not to mention he got him out of a massive situation with runners on and a couple of punch-outs to end the game. So he's feeling good on both sides.
That'll do it for the bracket preview show, but hold on tight because up next we got something special. A one-inning game with the 1 seed on the line between McFlurry Power and We Got Ice.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a Outback Steakhouse bloomin' onion.
This is proving to be a challenge.
Warehouse Challenge! This is the warehouse, and we've got more content coming from this warehouse. Warehouse Challenge is coming April 28th. We're breaking windows. We're having pitching machine challenges, playing cricket, creating new sports, giving you guys tours.
Oh, hey, Jack.
There's not a single thing you want to touch in this room.
Having celebrities come, athletes come. It's going to be a blast. Warehouse Challenge. Let's do it.
Blitzball Battle 6 presented to you by DirecTV rolls on from Jersey City, New Jersey. The two unbeaten teams from the regular season, the former champs McFlurry Power and We Got Ice. A berth in the semifinals at stake, and we are underway with Jack Doyle delivering a ball.
These have been clearly the two best teams so far, not just with results, but with the way they've been punishing a couple of teams. And there's been some really good pitching performances so far. Obviously, Jack Doyle is at the plate's impressive, but he's all the way back on the mound.
We don't move.
Kollin Stone's almost unhittable.
Winner gets the bye, moves to the semifinals, and accumulates 5 points in the Warehouse Cup standings. Little tapper, just foul. And those 5 points would be enormous for We Got Ice because, of course, they are one of two teams donning a skunk patch this year because they got blanked in the Warehouse Cup.
Does that mean you get to remove it, or does that mean...
Oh, wow. Like erase it? Did we use number 2 pencil to stencil it on the back of their jerseys?
Yeah, if you can bring that back, that's a great... If you can bring that back, the slider, that's a good pitch.
Maybe just put some tape over the top of it.
Oh, okay, big X, null sign. Get creative, dude. Third all-time meeting between these two. McFlurry Power 2-0.
Definitely uncomfortable against the lefty. Yep.
Okay.
And a leadoff walk for K-Mac.
Hey, he's definitely
Oddly enough,
against the
K-Mac last game was the first time in his blitzball career he did not reach base.
He started another streak real quick. Jack Doyle with a walk there. It looked like he was pitching around him.
Well, K-Mac 7 for 13 lifetime against Doyle.
Maybe not. Maybe Jack was struggling to find that release point early on.
Yeah. Well, this team is definitely Doyle's kryptonite. Kollin Stone 3 for 4 against him.
Ooh, that's better.
Hey, good pitch, kid.
Stone, if you're just joining us, will partake in Blitzball Battle 6 and Ball in Play. And then he's going to move on to his other job as a pitcher for the Texas Tailgaters against the Savannah Bananas. So K-Mac is in search of a new partner the second half of the Warehouse Cup.
Put him away, put him away.
Not that again.
Is that going to be a show?
A reality show?
Oh, yeah.
The search for K-Mac's lifelong partner?
Yes.
Woo-hoo! Okay, Jack Doyle, I see you working.
You found the release point.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna get the lefty.
Huh?
You're gonna get the lefty.
Yeah, you got this. Hey, you're the best pitcher here, man.
By the way, is Kollin Stone smiling while swinging and missing, it looked like? Must have gotten a good batch today.
Does it not look like he's pitching around K-Mac at the moment?
It's possible.
There hasn't even been many close. Never mind.
You know, it's so weird. That velocity looks like it should be about 76, but he is so dialed in. He's got it in the speed zone. But it really jumps.
Oh, and then you pull the string on something like that.
That is a thing of beauty.
Wow.
Get him right here, Jack. Get
That
him right
knuckle
here.
drop is just nasty. Not a strike, but a swinging one.
Yeah!
I think that that's a strikeout because he hit it into the strike zone.
There goes my theory altogether. He threw one bad pitch and then dialed it straight back in with 3 more.
Yeah. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Finish it.
More perfectly located pitches.
By the way, one singular pitcher can get all 3 outs in an inning, so no need to use the other guy if you don't want to.
Oh,
Wow.
The pressure.
Doyle is dialed in, folks.
Added pressure. Already 2 outs. I don't want to predict anything too early, but I think we're going to go extras. And I think...
Really?
I do. I really do.
Hey, you're pitching great. Finish it.
I just think...
The pitching's so good between these teams.
So good.
Dude, thick pitch. Thick pitch. It's a great pitch.
The 3-1. Ball hit. Oh, and it gets past the diving Zoe, and McFlurry Power has their first knock of the game.
Just perfectly placed.
My fault.
I should have grabbed that.
Huh?
Should have grabbed that.
My bad. Good.
Just under the left palm of Zoe.
Hey, Jack. Dude, those were great pitches. Yeah, keep blocking. Probably should have had that.
K-Mac, who led off the season for Blitzball Battle 6 with a home run off of Jake Storiali.
Use your knuckle drop.
Set the tone really early for
Totally.
them. I thought we were going to see a better offensive performance from them post that game.
Fuck.
Ooh, just the frustration's mounting. He's trying to pull that pitch. He feels it.
So early, I'm coming around everything.
Yeah.
I'm so early, I'm hooking it. I need to fucking stick through it. Hey, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, see it.
Oh, man, in on the thumbs.
And he got him again.
He swung, right? Yeah, I'm seeing it. I gotta hit it.
Jack thinks that's out.
Does he? He thinks that's an out?
Hit him and he swung?
Well, time to look at the DirecTV replay.
I think that his bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a foul ball.
Yeah,
I hear your bat.
it's a foul ball.
Yeah, totally. Well, what did he think?
I'm not sure. I thought he repeated the sequence before where he got him to foul it into the screen. That's what I was looking for. But definitely fouled off the bat.
Halfway through that last at bat, I had to tell myself that I was seeing everything perfect. Let's go, baby.
It's the 1-inning stretch.
That's a tough one. Get in, sit down, stand up, stretch,
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah! Organist Jimmy. Woo! Oh! That might be my favorite pitch that anybody's got.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, it worked though.
Well, we are through a half inning. It is McFlurry Power nothing. We got ice. Aiming for a walk-off. More coming your way, but first, this.
Hey guys, what's going on? Joe's McFly here. Go to shop.johnboymedia.com, get your player merch, get your John Boy Media merch, and why not get your warehouse merch as well. Get your swag, guys. Why not? I'm going back down because why not? There we go. Shop.johnboymedia.com. Get it for you and your family.
Bottom of the first in a scoreless game. Keith is with We Got Ice.
Jack, you did what you needed to do in the top half of the inning. What's the game plan here as hitters?
C Stone. Isn't that a thing?
C Stone?
Stand?
Yeah.
Pick up his pitches and then either try to get 2 doubles or a solo homer. I don't think we're going to get 5 singles.
Zoe?
Same thing. I mean, we just got to put together the best ABs possible. Stone is fucking insane.
Yes.
He is insane. I'm going to leave out the other word.
Yes. Somebody should let Jack know that 4 singles will do the trick.
Correct.
I mean, you can get 5 singles if you want.
We gotta catch a riser.
Bat to ball. You know,
Light swing, light swing.
if anyone's going to hit a bomb off him, it's you.
But they said it. Kollin's insane. If he's locked in, which he has been majority of the time he's in this warehouse, he's just the toughest guy to pick up.
Extra inning rules are the same that we saw in the regular season as well, which is something we love. New rules, great. Jack Doyle, 14 plate appearances in the regular season, got out once. He has been an animal. 9 hits, 3 walks, hit by pitch.
That was a strike.
By the way, you could be looking at the early MVP leaders squaring off against one another right now.
For sure.
Yep.
Good take. Dude, good take, man.
I'm stoning.
Once again, Colin Stone will be leaving us after the ball and play tournament. Off to be a Texas tailgater and pitch against the Savannah Bananas.
Good take, good take.
Jack. Oh my God.
Here it
It's
is.
literally the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It's insane, huh?
Yeah, it's
the best pitch I've ever seen.
there you go. And then he couples it with that little thing that he throws it
Work him,
too
work him,
fast.
man. Here we go,
75.
here we go.
McFlurry Power, best 1-2 pitch combo in the league, and particularly troublesome for Doyle. Lifetime .333 hitter against them.
This ball's too fast.
That's his worst against any of the franchises.
Woo! Dude, I don't know. Hey, bat the ball.
That was auto take.
Yeah, that's insane. Bat the ball. What a pitch.
Shit, I don't know what to throw.
So now we got a full count. The 4-2. And a smash gets past Kollin, the designated fielder, and the leadoff man is on as Doyle continues to simmer.
Couple of tough chances today.
That's the craziest pitch I've ever seen.
But that was smashed again.
Rose, just listen to this really quick. He wants to say something. What was that?
It's the craziest pitch I've ever seen.
Why?
It just it looks like it's not moving, and he's just placing it up. He's giving it to you.
Reminds us of a young Peter Moylan.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. Here goes though. My boy.
How many is that for this tournament? Is that 10 already this tournament?
Yeah, double digits.
You're a good hitter. You're a good hitter.
Ooh.
Now Zoe, who is 0 for 4 with 3 walks career against Stone.
Zoe's taking the hat off.
Yep. Great season so far, punctuated by these 2 teams. Winner gets a bye.
Oh.
Did that hit? Did that hit?
Really, really short. 2 strikes.
Woo-wee!
The great equalizer.
My bad.
Yeah, now we see it, now we see it.
Zoe goes down.
That is crazy. Unhumane. Hey, keep going, Jack. Good ABs here. Outside pipe.
Oh! Jackie Dong Dong!
Jack Doyle has done it!
Oh my God!
A first round bye, a berth in the semifinals, and their first ever points in the Warehouse Cup.
He's the greatest player in the warehouse this year, not even a question. He's in swing mode. He just took the best pitcher to ever pitch in this warehouse deep. What a performance so far from Jack Doyle, holy cow.
We got ice, a 1-inning win.
Dude, you're insane.
2-0 over McFlurry Power. We will see you in the semifinals. For Keith and Peter and our amazing John Boy Media production team, I am Chris Rose. We got ice, a 2-0 winner. Stay tuned for post-game coverage presented by MLB Rivals. Download and play MLB Rivals today with the link in the description and enjoy baseball anytime, anywhere.
Home run comment. Let's do favorite finger. This feels great. I'm kind of just like unconscious right now. I'm trying. My whole mantra is not think, and being happy is thinking.
No problem, fellas.
I think it was a riser down the middle.
Ooh, I had drop ball down the middle, and you fucking sliced it the other way.
I think it was riser, and
Either way,
I don't know.
Bomb.
Yeah, I was trying to go outside pipe. He looked like he was a little bit off the plate, so I was trying to go outside and a little too much middle, but it'll be all right.
Bro, you haven't had a bad at-bat. I don't know if you had a bad swing.
Jack Doyle is on a mission this tournament, obviously. No, he looks good. Really hard to get out right now.
3 games, 0 runs. Dude, you're doing it all right now. I mean, hey, I'm happy to get fucking carried. Let's go.
We've proven in past Blitzball tournaments we don't need the offense to get rolling that much to win. BB4, we scored, 1 or 2 runs every game, something like that. So we'll be all right.
Like last tournament, every morning when we were in the car ride over with Ronnie, it's like we weren't feeling it. This morning, it's kind of we're waking up and we're Blitzball locked in.
This is how we win. Jack plays out of his mind, and then I'll do like 1 good thing a game.
You're going to have like a grand slam.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, there we go.
Jack's a good pitcher. You know, it's a 1-inning game. Usually we get, I won't say hot. We still suck at hitting, but our version of hot in the 2nd inning. So, you know, who knows what happens if we play a full game there.
Maybe we needed the skunk.
You want to know what? I want to keep this skunk. Even if we win this whole thing. Keep the skunk.
Did we really want the whole day off?
No.
I get too cold. I need to move. My body would freeze up. So,
yeah,
it's all good. We're Gucci.
Maybe we just put a hat on it.
Yeah, maybe we wear a skunk hat.
Yeah.
We are back at the warehouse, beautiful Jersey City, New Jersey. It is playoff time. Blitzball Battle 6 presented to you by DirecTV. Keith is downstairs. Peter and Chris are upstairs.
Yep.
Pair of winless teams from the regular season are meeting in Baggage and Jolly Olives for the right to square off against McFlurry Power in the quarterfinals.
Yes.
How do these teams get right today?
Well, 2 guys particularly have to turn it around. Jolly Olive's got to find something on the mound, and the same with, surprisingly, Jake Storielli. He's had his issues so far. Really tough game yesterday. But those 2 guys need to bounce if either team has a chance to win this one.
We both saw Storielli earlier today. He is coming off arguably one of the worst games we've ever seen in the warehouse. He had troubles on the mound, at the plate, and in the field. It just, I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah, he had a really tough day. But look, Jake is a happy guy. You've seen him. You said it. He's smiling. He feels a lot better. The best way to get some confidence back is to really score some runs early.
Prediction time. Keith, down on the concrete. Who do you have?
I'm a firm believer in the bounce back, and you were talking about Jake. I discussed a little bit about yesterday with him. He feels good. He feels confident. He was loosened up. I'm going to go Baggage.
I think it's going to be the Jolly Olives because I think Jolly's going to be able to get an out, and I think his bat is going to show up against these 2.
Unquestionably, he's been the best of the 4 hitters that we're going to see in this game. I don't know, man.
It's a toss. It's a coin toss.
Yeah. Call it.
Heads.
Okay. Baggage it is. There you go. You'll have to see for yourself as we jumpstart the postseason here. Blitzball Battle 6 presented to you by DirecTV.